There are many nonprofits working to make an impact on lives in the community, but there's only so much these groups can do without efforts from volunteers. Today we are joined by Amy Little, the Executive Director of HandsOn Northwest North Carolina. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be here this evening with y'all.
Certainly. Well, first, can you share a little bit about what HandsOn Northwest North Carolina does?
Of course, so we're a small independent nonprofit. We're based in Winston, but we serve Forsyth, Surrey, Stokes, Davie, Davidson, Yadkin, Iredell, and Guilford counties, basically between the Triad and Boone and the Triad and Charlotte. We mobilize people and organizations that inspire community change. And what that means is we work with about 600 different nonprofits, helping them be more effective and efficient in their work. We do a lot of leadership and professional development at all levels of the organization. And then we engage thousands of volunteers a year in service across that network. We work with individuals, small businesses, large companies, churches, civic groups, anyone who wants to get involved in their community. We want to make sure that they can serve in a way that's effective for everyone involved.
Wow, so 600 nonprofits, and then how many volunteers do you have?
We engage thousands of volunteers every year, so it can really range because sometimes we mobilize really large events and sometimes it's more a series of small groups and individuals, but usually we're somewhere in the 1,000 to 3,000 range every year.
Wow, how does someone get involved if they are interested?
Yeah, we have a wonderful online volunteer matching portal, which can be found at our website at volunteer.handsonnwnc.org. At any given time, there's about 350 different nonprofits that list volunteer opportunities on that site, more than 300 different opportunities at any one time. There's always an opportunity that we feel will meet everyone's needs, whether they have a limited time, they're looking for a one-time only event, they're looking for something more ongoing. I always say, if you have, to paraphrase from the Indigo Girls, if you have a care in the world, you have a gift to bring. Whether it's a skill set that you're looking to share, whether you're looking to develop a new skill set, wanting to find a way to strengthen your community ties or to help you find employment, whatever your reason for volunteering or what you're looking to get out of it or what you're looking to give, there's a place for you in our community. And that portal, which is entirely free, an individual can sign up and be instantly connected to an opportunity that's going to meet what they're looking for.
Yeah, it's certainly always good to give back. And what kind of specific volunteer opportunities are there?
You know, a lot of times people think it's like, oh, I have to do something that's 9 to 5. I have to do something that's public facing. You know, there's all kinds of different opportunities. You know, we certainly have those kinds of opportunities available, but there's also things that people can do from home. There's things that people can do on the weekends. There are things that don't require public interactions, and there's things that are always interacting with the public. So really, if you can imagine it, there's an opportunity for you. It's not just, you know, serving at the info desk at the hospital. It's really a wide variety of things, a wide variety of skill sets that are needed to help make this community resilient and better prepared to meet the challenges that we all face.
Yeah, and a chance to meet like-minded new friends, right? That's also
Right,
a great
exactly.
part about volunteering.
Right, you know, volunteering competes with every other kind of leisure activity that people have. So we always encourage nonprofits to remember, you know, volunteering needs to be kind of fun, even if it's a tough job that you're doing, even if you're working directly with clients that are maybe facing some tough circumstances, you know, being able to find that joy, connecting with that cause or connecting with those clients or connecting with your fellow volunteers. It's so important.
And super exciting, you guys have an event coming up, and it's called a Read-In event to promote Martin Luther King Jr.'s messages of service and literacy. So we want to hear all about this event.
Yeah, so this is actually, I think, our 15th year of this event. We've been doing it in conjunction with our partners at Wake Forest University and Winston-Salem State University. It's an event that rotates between the two campuses. We engage approximately 100 children aged 4 to 10. We match them with typically a college-age volunteer, but a community volunteer, and they go through a variety of activity stations, all of which relate to Dr. King's legacy of service, self-sufficiency, literacy, and of course, civil rights. And it's just a really enriching day and meaningful day, and you're like, oh, Amy, it's 2 hours on a college campus, what can that mean? But for a lot of these kids, it might have been the first and only time they've been on a college campus. It might be the only time they've really had a chance to have a one-on-one interaction with a college student. Those students, those kids, all get a chance to actually take home a brand new age-appropriate civil rights themed book. We source those through our partnership with Bookmarks in Winston-Salem. Some of the other activities that are involved, we have our friends at the UNC School of the Arts bring their musical petting zoo, so they get a chance to interact with a musical instrument as well with their buddies. It's just a real fun time, and the kids just get so excited. They end up, when their parents come to pick them up, they don't want to leave. They want to introduce their grown-ups to their reading buddy. It's just a really meaningful event, even though it's only 2 hours. It's on Saturday, January 24th. We are still looking for reading buddies. We're still looking for students, again, age 4 to 10 roughly, to get involved. And you can still sign up through our website. That's volunteer.handsonnwnc.org. And there's a link right on that homepage to take you to a place where you can find more information about the event.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us and telling us all of this wonderful information.
Well, we're just thrilled and excited to honor Dr. King in this way. It's always so meaningful to see this intergenerational activity take place. And hopefully it will spark a lifetime in service for both parties and show how relatively little it can take to really make a difference in someone's life.
That's right. Absolutely.